Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be starting up the timed event here, but before that, the timed event is the second blooming here. Re-encounter with Witch of Purple Rose in a land rich with her namesake. That's obviously Lisa there. But before I can start that, I have to actually start the Core of 30 recruitment quest because it wants me to talk to Effendi, who is involved in both quests. So he is right down here. Let's get this started. I will focus on the Core of 30 after I, finish the timed event, but for now, yeah. Greetings, welcome to the Citadel of Regzar. This is where the Core of 30 gets in touch with each other and coordinate. I can see from your outfit that you are not one of them. Oh, I see. You came for the recruitment, right? That's right. Sure. Very well then, I'll brief you on the gig in case it's not clear. I am Effendi, a liaison sent by the Academia to coordinate the cooperation between the Academia and the Core of 30. You may have known that the Core of 30 is hired by the Academia to guard the whole Samara City. They are additionally responsible for dealing with some problems residents encounter in daily life, which compounds their workload. To ease the pressure, I decided to recruit an assistant after consulting with the Chamdar? Huh. You don't need to worry about city defenses. Just help us complete the residents' commissions. As to the specifics, most of them are cumbersome and detailed. I'll elaborate with examples. This is the reputation thing. Okay. Wow, it's not as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Then I don't have to worry about it as much as... Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't start this yet already. Anyways, I'm going to claim a bunch of stuff. I have already completed quite a few quests. So I can claim more rewards here. Just some blueprints. Okay, I didn't manage to get to level 3 of reputation. I think there's only 10 levels, right? Yeah, there's 10 levels, and this right here is one of the most important items that you can get. Well, actually, these two are level 8 and level 9 items, but I can worry about this a little bit later. That's the commission in general. It'd be great if you're willing and free to take it. The logistics officer and I have agreed that you will be paid fairly for every gig you do. Trivial as these commissions may be, I do hope you recognize the importance of this job. You will be appreciated and respected by all who you have helped with their life. If you stick to it, you'll surely heighten your reputation among the residents, and they'll be more willing to accept you. And I'll offer you more important and complicated jobs by then. That's the general picture of this job. I hope you can think it over. If you decide to take the job, feel free to register for the commissions. Yeah, that was it. Cool. So now, to start this, I have to go somewhere over here. Oh, do I just have to talk to him again? Cool.
Greetings! Welcome to the Citadel of Regzar. Would you be interested in taking on some commissions?
Are there any easy jobs where we can earn loads of Mora for just standing around? Oh, better yet, for just sitting around? That's the kind of task we're interested in now.
We don't currently have any commissions like that. However, I do have some relatively simple requests from residents that will pay several thousand Mora.
Really? That's all? That isn't nearly enough for Paimon.
The more Mora, the better. We want something a little more lucrative.
Yeah. Effendi, are there any high-paying commissions available?
Ah, I see. Let me think. Spontamod recently initiated a research project on the ley lines and is looking for paid volunteers. There are several researchers in Spontamod who specialize in studying ley lines, so there is a great demand for ley lines data. Researchers often need to enter domains to investigate ley line disorders. They have been understaffed for some time, even after recruiting a good number of their own students. So, now they've turned to recruiting large numbers of volunteers. They offer substantial pay, but they also have strict requirements for the quality of the volunteers. Are you interested?
What are the requirements?
Yes, let's walk through the recruitment process. First of all, are you proficient with one or more types of weapon?
I'm skilled with one-handed swords.
Very good. How's your understanding of elements? Are you capable of using elemental powers?
I'm experienced at using elemental powers in battle.
All right, I'll put you down as the traveler, right? Okay, I finished the registration. I'll be coordinating the necessary supplies and payments for volunteers later. You'll have to find Gafoor for more details about the job. However, he has an important visitor today, so I don't think he'll be in the academia. According to the standard protocol for receiving visitors, he will most likely bring the visitor to the Puspa Cafe. You can go there and talk to him when his time with the visitor has finished.
Okay.
He sounded like he was in quite the rush to recruit volunteers when he contacted me, but now he's showing a visitor around. Seriously, who could be so important?
Probably Lisa. Anyways, I am so glad that that Core 30 quest wasn't, like, super long. So, yeah, let's go to the Puspa Cafe.
Do you still remember what the coffee's like here?
Of course. How could I forget? It used to be my go-to drink here.
I just realized that that's a new outfit for her.
Listen, Gafoor. I suppose I should call you Professor Gafoor now. We're old acquaintances, so how about we stop beating around the bush, hmm? First you wanted to catch up, and now the coffee. If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, that's Gafoor. He's the one we're searching for. But he seems to be busy talking with someone else. Maybe we should wait for them to finish.
I'm surprised she didn't recognize her.
Oh, well, it's nothing really. It's just that ever since you left the academia, our original projects and plans have lost their backbone, so to speak. Cyrus is also disappointed. He's always valued you as a proud disciple. To be honest, it's a real shame that you left the academia, Lisa. With your wisdom and intellect, had you stayed in the academia, you would have become a Herbad by now.
It's Lisa. What is she doing here?
Hold on. That's Lisa. The librarian Lisa. Our Lisa. Paimon heard that Lisa had studied at the academia before, but that was a long time ago. What's Lisa doing here now?
If I'm reading the situation right, you're reminiscing about the past to convince me to come back, aren't you?
Well, I heard that you're currently the librarian for the Knights of Favonius in Mondstadt. If you ask me, that's a tragic waste of your talents. Why waste your time and energy on something as trivial as taking care of a library? Your time is much more valuable than that. If you're willing to come back to the academia, I have plenty of projects for you to preside over right away. The academia needs people right now, and some of these projects are quite important.
Yawn. So all this talk is to convince me to come back. I'm guessing Professor Cyrus doesn't know that you're talking to me about this.
As a matter of fact, he has long wanted you to come back and work at the academia.
Is that so? You know, Professor Gafoor, it isn't a good idea to lie to people. Our teacher knows exactly why I left the academia after only 2 years. He would never ask me to come back. Giving up my life in Mondstadt and returning to the academia as a Spontamod researcher. The price of seeking wisdom is no longer something I'm willing to pay. So please, don't bother trying to get me to come back.
Wow. So Lisa used to be a Spontamod researcher? Paimon's never heard her mention it before.
Keep your voice down. Shh, Paimon.
Besides, taking care of a library is important work. I've never considered it a waste of my time. Wisdom is hidden in every corner of the world. Never underestimate wisdom, no matter how small it may appear. That's what our teacher always said.
Lisa definitely noticed Paimon and Aether, by the way.
A good scholar wouldn't overlook the small details, Gafoor. I'm sorry. I'm still not used to calling you Professor. Nevertheless, the underlying meaning of what you just said is simply wrong. And there's one other detail you probably haven't noticed. 2 people have been eavesdropping on us for quite a while now. Is there anything we can help you two with?
Hello, Lisa.
Long time no see, Lisa.
Well, if it isn't you two. Long time no see, cutie. Paimon.
Excuse me, but what business do you two have here?
Well, actually, we're We're here to participate in a research project on ley lines for Spontamod. We just finished registering with Effendi.
Which is when we happen to run into you, Lisa. We didn't want to interrupt your conversation.
A research project on ley lines? Oh, darling. You haven't joined the academia, have you?
Only as project volunteers.
Alright, Effendi told us a research project is looking for paid volunteers. That's what we came to see Gafoor about.
Paid volunteers? Gafoor, is the academia really that understaffed? Or are there projects that insist on the use of outsiders?
No. The paid volunteers are for a conventional project to monitor the ley lines. All operations follow the prescribed safety protocols. We rely on a lot of manpower to collect the data. There's no way around it now. But if only you would agree to come back and preside over some matters, we wouldn't have to go through all this nonsense.
If memory serves me right, collecting ley lines data requires investigators to go deep into domains, which can be dangerous.
Oh, that sounds like what we're going to be doing.
We've seen our fair share of combat since leaving Mondstadt. Exploring a domain is like a walk in the park to us.
Yeah, it's a little bit too normal now, isn't it?
It's been so long now. I can only imagine what wonderful stories you have to share.
So there's nothing to worry about.
Haven't we been back to Mondstadt for things like festivals and whatnot? I'm just saying.
Since you two are here to apply for the project, then please wait a moment while I talk to Lisa.
I'm sorry, Gafoor. My answer is still no.
Aren't you even a little bit interested?
I have never regretted my decision to leave the academia. I don't think that will change in the future.
I thought after all this time you would have a different answer. But you're still as obstinate as ever, Lisa. You've made yourself clear. I'll only make a fool of myself if I keep insisting. In that case, I still have unfinished business to take care of, so I'll take my leave. See you at the Darshan reunion in a few days.
Yes. Don't worry. I'll be there on time.
As for you two, please come see me later in the Mautiima forest when you're free. We'll need your help with the volunteer work.
Sure thing.
Oh, and one last thing, Lisa.
Yes?
I wish you the best of luck in Mondstadt.
Thank you.
I thought he sounded a little bit angry at first, but he was kind of nice there at the end, wasn't he?
Well then, cuties. Now that the recruiter is gone, we can sit down and have a good chat.
Recruiter? You mean Gafoor?
Much has been happening within the academia, and Gafoor is paving the way for his future.
By the way, Lisa, what brought you to Sumeru? Are the Knights okay with you being gone?
Of course. Jean gave me an extended paid vacation. It's rare that I get any time off, so I thought to myself, why not go on a trip and relax a little? I don't know how much of our conversation you heard, but I studied in the Spontamod Darshan at the academia for 2 years. But instead of staying at the academia after graduation, I went back to Mondstadt to become the librarian for the Knights of Favonius.
So that's why you came to Sumeru, right? To walk around and meet with your old friends and teachers.
Why did you choose to leave the academia? I don't know if I should be asking that, but okay.
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt if I told you. After all, it was ages ago. If anything, it all boils down to a difference in philosophy. When I first came to the academia, Professor Cyrus really appreciated my work and invited me to participate in several major projects. But most of those projects ended in failure. To be honest, they went too far trying to achieve wisdom beyond mortal understanding, so failure was only to be expected.
Ah, okay, she's talking about those projects.
I didn't want any part of that lunacy, so I left. Anyway, now that I told you, make sure you keep it between us.
Sounds like you've experienced a lot.
I don't wish to return to the academia, even if Professor Cyrus came to ask me personally. Rather than conducting experiments day and night, I'm much more suited for working hours that start after 10 a.m., with regular afternoon tea every day.
Oh, Lisa chose to be a librarian because she doesn't want to deal with hassles all the time.
That is Lisa's style, I guess.
I prefer to take things at my own pace when it comes to tiring tasks like a job. And besides, being able to take regular vacations is also really important. It's a pity I didn't even have time to visit that child in Gandharvaville yet. Gafur found me just after I arrived in Sumeru.
Child in Gandharvaville.
Speaking of which, what about you two? What brings my favorite cuties to Sumeru?
Too many things. You tell Lisa about all that's happened after coming to Sumeru.
I see. Even I didn't expect them to be so bent on their pursuit, wanting to even surpass the gods. Sounds like you were involved in some remarkable events again, and I was completely unaware.
Uh-huh.
And to think, you were even able to handle a crisis of that magnitude. Cutie, your abilities are really beyond measure. Having accomplished such a feat, I'm sure you must have a lot on your plate right now. I was actually thinking about inviting you two to walk around Sumeru with me. What a pity. It's very rare for us to meet like this.
I'm not that busy.
Oh, then would you like to spend some time with me, darling? That would be wonderful.
Sure thing.
I plan to spend the next few days visiting around Sumeru City. At the end of my stay, I'll leave from Gandharvaville and return to Mondstadt via Liyue. Who knows? Perhaps we'll bump into each other again in Sumeru City or Gandharvaville. Come to think of it, there's something romantic about such a chance encounter like this. It's like icing on the cake for this little vacation of mine. If you see me around, be sure to come and say hello. Otherwise, I might start feeling lonely.
Okay. Oh, we're still sitting down. Let's go ahead and talk to Lisa very fast.
I remember. You two agreed to meet Gafur in Mount Ima Forest to talk about the ley lines research job. Feel free to leave if you want to go look for him. As for me, I think I'll spend a little more time at Puspa Cafe.
Okay. So let's go over there then. I was under the impression that we were going to hang out with her or whatever based on the dialogue there, but I guess that'll happen a little bit later. Man, I'm going to have to teleport here and run over there. I might activate this before I run over there, though. Unless I can teleport here, can I? Yeah, it looks like I can. Here we are. So now I just need to jump back down there to where the quest marker is. Can I get this treasure chest very fast? Maybe by defeating these monsters?
Brace
I
yourself.
think I will. Okay, cool. I did unlock that treasure chest, so let's grab it. And then jump down there.
Today is a lucky day.
There you are. Looks like you two are ready.
Yep.
Very well. Let me inform you of some details. Spontamod has been involved with the ley lines for a long time, and it's imperative that their current is constantly monitored. This research project was also organized to help meet this demand. However, because abnormal fluctuations often occur in Sumeru domains, we must regularly send people deep into various domains to record the situation with the ley lines. Since it's often dangerous inside the domains, we've established a rule of only dispatching personnel with combat capabilities.
Makes sense.
It'll be your task to go into the domain and record any ley line anomalies. However, if you encounter any danger, please prioritize your safety. Well, those are all the necessary details. When you're ready, you may enter the domain.
Okay, he was pretty snappy about that explanation. Let's read all this. In each second blooming event challenge, travelers must form 3 teams and engage in 3 consecutive rounds of combat. They must defeat all opponents in the allotted time and can earn bonus points from the time that they have left. You will earn different levels of insignias based on the score you obtain. During the party formation process, linked characters will appear in the party multiple times per round and gain buffs. Each team can select 2 support skills to help them do battle. Okay. Wait a second, where is it? Oh, right over here. I got turned around there for a second. Oh, look at how fancy the little footprint thing is. Hey, let's access this. I think it said Domain of Sacred Roots? I don't know. Anyways, so all of them are unlocked. There's a total of 5 of them. There is a score multiplier too. So I would naturally want to go with the normal, well, maybe the hard. I could try the hard. It has 2 rounds for that. I think. Wait, no, it has 3 rounds. Let's read this very fast. The Leyline Disorder. Apply a special mark to a random opponent, causing the opponent's physical and all elemental resistance to decrease by 30%. After defeating this marked opponent, all party members will enter a Valiant state. When the current active character hits an opponent, a shockwave will be unleashed at the opponent's position. This effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. A maximum of 4 shockwaves can be unleashed each time the team enters a Valiant state. Another random opponent will be marked 10 seconds after the currently marked opponent is down. So, okay. Let's start this and pick my characters. Oh, okay, so that's about as good as I'm going to get it, I think, anyway. So let's go ahead and start. Hope I didn't make any mistakes with my choices. And let's start the challenge. And
Solidify. Order guide.
Do that right off the bat. Trying to get him off my back a little bit.
Sakura swirl.
Okay. That's 4 enemies down.
Take flight.
I've got to wait a second to be able to do what I want to do there.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
There we go.
Rest and rebuild.
This should get rid of at least 2 of them. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. Let's do this. Oh, good. It hit both of them. I wasn't sure if it would.
Think you can get away?
There's really no point holding back my elemental bursts here. So, whenever I get the chance to use them, I will. Okay, now we're entering the second round with a completely different set of characters. Well, not completely different. Some of them have transferred over, like Zhongli and Ayaka, but
Let me read you a verse.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether or not I chose correctly or not with some of these options.
Whirling snow.
Let's whoops,
I will have order.
do this with Zhongli. There are 20 enemies in this group. I should have had Venti in this group. Not a big deal though. Oh, wow. Let's no, she went the wrong way. That happens so often. Oh well.
This is order.
At least I have Zhongli here for, you know, widespread damage, and same with Diluc. Okay, 4 enemies left, and they're these types. Okay. I don't even know how much points I need. I didn't even pay attention to that. Hopefully, it isn't too bad. Do that. Oh. Come on. I think I can get rid of 2 more here. Just like that. And then there's this one. Okay, third and final round. The party members I have this time, I think, are completely different from the rest of them. Yeah, oh no, actually Diluc transferred over. Okay, let's do that very fast. I should have done this first. Oh well. Not a big deal. There's only 14 of them this time. Oh. Why did I think I could use his elemental skill in that situation? I may as well do this. And then this. Oh, I thought there was another enemy over there. Not a big deal. What does this do? I never found out what that does. Not a big deal. Hopefully I can get rid of this guy's shield pretty fast. There's only these 3 guys left. So. Ah, great.
Let's dance.
Let's go ahead and do... Where are they? Where is it? There it is. Okay, I got rid of one of their shields. Come on, stop putting me in the bubbles. Here we go. Okay, one of them's down, and all of their shields are down. Let's switch back to Nikita here, and do this.
By royal decree.
Cool. I got the gold. And I think that there was like one medal above that was a little bit higher. But I don't think you need to get that medal in order to be able to claim all the prizes. I could be wrong. We'll find out. Okay, yeah, I got all 3 prizes right there. And let's look at this. So you just need 8,000 points for each of these in order to claim all the prizes. That's not too bad. I mean, I got 18,000 points that time. I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't actually get the highest medal. Let me look at this again. Yeah, you see this right here where it shows the bronze, silver, gold, and then that purple or pink one, or maybe you even call it violet color, I don't know. But anyways, I guess maybe you need like 20,000 points for it? Who knows? Let's start the next one. And the second one is called Museum of Innocence. The leyline disorder this time is every 9 seconds, a dilapidated field will spawn in a random position. It will deal damage to all opponents within the field after 6 seconds, and decrease their defense by 60% for 10 seconds. Sounds pretty nice to me. So round 1 is just a bunch of mushrooms. Round 2 is some rift hounds. Round 3 are some specters. Ugh. That just sounds absolutely awful. Okay, so I definitely want Ayaka for the second round, because those Rift Hounds could be really nasty. Well, that's what I'm going with. I chose some characters that are kind of weak, mainly for the elemental reactions that they can provide, like Lisa as well as Nahida, but who knows how it's going to work out. And let's go ahead and start this, gather them all up with him, and then do that with her.
My apologies.
I'm hoping that I can get rid of a lot of them that way, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, really. Oh well. I can now use this again. Wait a second.
Wouldn't gliding be
Oh, there's a
faster?
barrier over there.
Think you can get away? Let's play. Here we go. Everyone hold hands.
There we go.
No, my sword. Take flight.
Cool. They kind of end up getting frozen all on their own. Pretty neat. Can gather them up again.
Yahoo!
It's actually working out pretty well.
I see everything.
I may as well get everything that I can in the field of it.
Outlines your fate.
Cool. These big guys are a little bit of a problem. What's going on with you, huh?
Whirling snow.
You know what? I'm gonna save Venti's, what do you call it? Elemental Burst, because he will be in the next fight, and the same for Ayaka. That said, I don't really have to save anyone else's, though. Okay, current round completed. On to the second one. Okay, start the challenge. I already have 5,000 points, so that's actually pretty good. If I'm being honest. Let's do this. Kind of gather them up together like that. There's a total of 17 of these things. So... do that. Bring that out again. Okay, Venti. Gather them up again for me.
Let's play.
Okay, cool. Do you not get points until you've won the round, so to speak?
Think you can get away?
Gather him up. Trying to get him off my back a little bit here. Oh crap. I thought our elemental skill was up by now. At least our elemental burst is up.
Time for takeoff.
Okay, there's 3 more enemies left. Crap.
Rebuild. My apologies.
This isn't going as well as I'd like.
By royal decree.
Okay, you.
Embrace the ice.
Maybe you get points based on how quickly you defeat them. I don't know.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Do this. Let's actually heal everybody very fast, because I am taking quite a bit of damage from the damage over time. Okay, cool. Ah, great. No, why'd you have to miss Venti? I messed up. I shouldn't have used Venti's ability right there. I should have saved his burst for the next round. Oh well. I'll find out if I got enough points at the very start of this round once I select this. Yeah, I did. Awesome. Oh! They give you the elemental burst automatically. I did not know that.
Try not to enjoy this too.
Okay. There's a total of 24 of these things. Oh. I'm used to putting his, to switching over to Zhongli with the up on the D-pad. And I have to press right on the D-pad instead. Okay, cool.
Here we go.
You know what? Let's do this very fast.
Spark things up a little.
Okay, cool. Oh wow, I'm taking a little bit of damage here. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. Let's put up a shield again. I have taken a little bit of damage. Can I heal with the chicken? No, I can't use food items. Doesn't matter. I won. Okay, cool. Another gold. Let's claim the prizes. And claim all of those. Cool. So, I noticed something about this. It says obtain outfit. Okay, once you complete all 5 challenges and score a total of 10,000 for all of them, then you can claim the new outfit for Lisa. That's cool. So I'm glad that I'm on track to doing that. 1 of 1,000 nights is the 3rd challenge. The ley line disorder is every 20 seconds. The current active character will enter a heightened verve state for 10 seconds. The character will deal 80% more damage to the opponents at the expense of the opponents dealing 20% more damage to the character. I don't like that one as much. The very first one is going to have a Frost Arm Lava Twirl. That means I definitely want a Pyro or Electro character in that one. Probably both. A Winged Cryo Shroom. I'm not too worried about the Cryo Shrooms. And then the third one is going to have a Hydro Gunner, as well as a Geochanter. Okay, I'm going to have to think about this. Took a little bit more time, but I finally figured out what I wanted to go with. So, here's hoping I get at least 10,000 points. And start the challenge. Switch over to her immediately. Trying to get rid of this guy's shield as quickly as possible. I forgot that these guys can have these Geo Shields. I was mainly worried about the Frost Arm Molichurl, if I'm being honest. Here, let's get rid of him right now. Come on, you. Oh no! Titan Bird has begun. Yeah, I'm dealing more damage to him, but he can deal more damage to me too, so I gotta be careful. Okay, here's the Frost Arm. Let's go ahead and rip into him as much as possible. No! Here, let's do that. Probably a mistake, if I'm being honest. I don't want him to freeze me after all. Yeah, let's do this. Titan Burst has ended. Not too surprising. Oh, it's begun again. Let's do this.
My royal decree.
A little bit more. And I didn't mean to switch to her. I meant to switch to him, yeah. Okay, cool. It's just these things left. These aren't that big of a deal. Whoa! They dealt way more damage than I thought they would. Maybe they're a bigger deal than I thought. There we go, finally. No, I made a mistake. Not a big deal. I think she'll be fine for the next round, maybe, if she's in it. If not, then I might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh. Here I am, trying to switch to D-Luke. And I can't switch to him because I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, official has been revived. Good. Very good to know. They're very generous.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, let's do that. And then this. D-Luke is going to be my main damage dealer here, I think. Well, actually, Venti is also a pretty big damage dealer. Because I deliberately... Oh, whoops. No, what's going on? Whatever.
Brace yourselves.
Let's gather him up again. And do this as well.
I see everything.
There we go. Unfortunately, if a character gets knocked out, I don't have any way to heal him. In fact, I don't even have any way to restore their normal HP, let alone, you know, reviving them. Okay, so there's 4 more left. I should have this. As long as I'm not dumb. Whoops. Come on. Okay. Here we are.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Gather them up.
Let's play.
Cool. And they're healed. Like, their HP is fully restored between each round as well. So... Oh, I got the number of points I needed.
Time for takeoff.
Now it's just a matter of getting whatever I can from these enemies now.
Yahoo! Ring cutter.
Whatever.
I will have
Let's
order.
just do that. I'm surprised I knocked out that Fatui so quickly.
Think you can get away?
Okay. Let's go back to Ayaka again. And you know what? I'll do this. Because now I can gather him up with him. Oh, these things can't be gathered up, I don't think. Doesn't matter.
Take flight.
Oh, I gotta be careful. I don't have a healer with me, do I? I probably figured that I didn't need one because of Zheng Li's shields.
Stabilize.
But that may have been a mistake. What? Oh,
I will have order.
2 left. One of them's over here. The other one's over there.
Time for takeoff.
Doing something.
Let's play. Whirling snow.
And there we go. Awesome. Not too bad. And got all of them. Cool. And moving on to the 4th challenge. And the 4th challenge is called Cavemen. So the ley line disorder is the existence of a pivot opponent will enhance all other opponents. Their physical and all elemental resistance are increased by 50%. They will restore 20% of their max HP every 10 seconds and deal 20% more damage to your characters. Defeating the pivot opponent will unleash a shockwave that deals damage to all opponents with all of their buffs removed. That sounds absolutely awful. So let's look at these enemies. I see a Pyro Abyss Mage and a Thunderhelm Lava Churl. That's already a bad start. That's just the first round. I see a Mirror Maiden in the second round. It looks like Venti definitely needs to be used in the second round. And then the third round, it has some more Abyss Mages. Okay, so I've got to think about this very carefully as well. And there we go. I'm not really confident in the setup this time, but who knows? I wasn't confident the very first time I did one of these challenges, so we'll see. And start the challenge. Bring up my shield here. Or not shield, but healing thing, whatever you want to call it.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Take flight.
Here.
Sakura swirl.
Do that. Get rid of the Abyss Mage immediately. I think that was an Abyss Mage. Could be wrong about that. I wasn't really paying attention.
Order guide you.
Thankfully, I upgraded Zhongli. All of his talents are now at level 10. I hadn't done that in the past. I did it very recently. Oh, no, no!
I will.
Darn it! I would have succeeded in stopping him from doing that
Brace the ice.
if I was paying attention. Oh well.
Clouds high.
Doesn't matter.
The birds come.
Oh, I gotta get rid of the little guys, don't I? Here. I forgot about that little buff that, you know, the pivotal monster gets or whatever. Pivot monster gets.
Sakura swirl.
This big guy is the pivot monster, I believe.
This is order.
Whatever.
Wind strike. As one with
Here,
wind
take
and
that.
cloud.
My apologies.
Eh. I don't know how well I did that time. We'll find out in a second for sure. Okay, start the next one. Oh, we did pretty well that time, actually.
Think you can get away?
I
Here we
actually
go.
messed up with Zhongli's shield there. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Let's play.
Which one is the
Time
pivot?
for takeoff.
It doesn't matter.
Order guide
I'm destroying them all pretty fast.
Over here.
Oh, she teleported away.
Think you can
Gather
get
them up.
away? Here we go. Let's play.
I have to look over to the right to see who I'm switching to sometimes. It messes up the rhythm of battle.
Phantasmagoria.
Wow. That tore apart that group pretty fast. Okay, you. Go down already. Okay.
Time for takeoff.
I'm so glad that I have Venti.
Yahoo!
This
Take this. I'm still not doing as much damage as I should do with Zhongli, but that's because I don't have the right artifacts on them.
Vibrarial decree.
I'm surprised that I
Think you can get away?
don't yet. I thought I got them, but... oh, there she is.
order guide you.
No, oh, good.
As you wish, Mainfräulein.
Here we go.
Out of my sight.
Take this.
Retribution.
Time for takeoff.
Maybe I can drag her into the swirl.
This is order.
Doesn't matter.
Solidify.
Wow, it seems like she's not dying, no matter how much damage I deal.
Odds reveal, mighty.
Crap.
Let's play. Think you can get away?
Take that.
This body
Yay.
belongs to ice.
I have a feeling that I have over 10,000 now. Going into the third round, we'll see. Yep,
Yahoo!
cool. Whoops, I did not need to do that.
Time for
Oh, well.
takeoff.
You know what?
Setsu.
Let's do that. And then switch to him.
Worthless.
Come on.
Worthless.
I don't know why I have 2 Anemo characters in this group. For some reason I wasn't thinking, but
Worthless.
you know, it's fine. Because Xiao is pretty strong. Here, let's do this.
Take flight.
Come on.
Hold the line.
Okay,
Useless.
take that. And this. And that.
Time for takeoff.
Only 5 more enemies left. You know what? I can get rid of him very fast. There we go. Ah, crap. Oh, I already got rid of, this guy's guard.
You can get away.
Cool.
Let's play.
And there we go. Easy peasy. Wow, I've been getting that same, well, not the same exact score, but very similar score ever since the second round. Or second challenge, whatever. Gimme! Yay! You get a lot of Primogems for doing these. Anyways, on to the final one. Street Spirit is the final one. All current opponents on the field are coalesced. When your character's normal, charged, and plunging attacks, elemental skills, and elemental burst deal damage to an opponent in the coalesced state, they will also deal true damage to all other coalesced opponents on the field. This effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. This effect cannot be triggered by dealing damage to constructs on the field. Okay, so let's give this a quick look over. I see Ruin Guard type enemies, Eremites, as well as Ruin Guards, and then some Eremites and Fatuis. And let's start. I'm feeling pretty confident, actually. Okay, here we go. Let's, do that. No, I did not want Sucrose to already get that beat up. Wow.
Come on. We can do it.
Sucrose is already out of the match. Darn. Oh well. I underestimated how powerful these enemies could be.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Still, as long as I am careful, I can still win. Although now I'm wishing that I brought Zhongli instead of Sucrose for this one. Okay, that's 2 of the enemies down.
Wings of darkness.
Oh. That's 4 of the enemies down there. Let's do that.
Retribution.
I summon
There we go. Maybe I should get rid of these little guys first. I don't know.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh. Kind of heal everybody a little bit there. With Barbara. Barbara should be able to do this now. Oh. I wasn't expecting this guy to get knocked off his... Yeah, let's do this. Heal everybody very fast. Then this. It's just this thing left. I have no idea if I'm going to get a good score or not on that one. The next round should be really easy, though. Because I have Ayaka, Kokomi, Diluc, and Fischl. Let's see. Do that. Oh. Well, you know, let's do this. Okay, then bring this over here. There are only 5 enemies in this match. Oh. Huh. Weird scorpion enemies. I've already defeated 2 of them. There we go. What the? Wait a second. Wasn't there... Weird.
Reveal thyself.
I guess I was wrong. I don't know. Oh. I'm getting my buttons confused again. In case you're wondering why I paused there for a bit. I was like trying to switch over to one of the characters. I don't even remember which one it was now. Let's do this. If I can get rid of that flying enemy... Oh, it happened because of Oz. You know what?
Take flight.
Let's do this. And then freeze them. I should be able to win, yeah. Whew. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to how much... Okay, good.
Some target
I've got enough points. So, defeating the enemies for extra points at this point.
I will have order.
You know what? I may as well get rid of this guy if I can, because... Yeah, he would have been a pain in the butt if he got his shield up. I forgot about there being a Hydro,
Brace yourself. Yahoo!
a Hydro Fatui there.
Think you can get away?
Ah. Come on. Defeat him already. There we go.
My apologies. Let's play.
Okay, do this.
Rebuild.
Let's end this now.
Swirl.
And then freeze them all if I can. There we go.
Crumble.
There's only 9 enemies, right?
Order guide you.
Well, 5 more left, really.
Gather.
Out of 9. Oh,
Time for takeoff. Here we go. Let's play.
darn it. I thought that that would knock her off her feet. I was wrong.
Care for a dance?
Here
we go.
May as well try to do that again.
Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
I think one of them is not getting frozen. Whoa.
Think you can get away?
What was that?
Rise. I will
Yeah, never
have
mind.
order.
Good. And there we go. I finished it. Let's claim the final prizes, and I think I'll be ending the video. And claim all those, as well as the outfit. Yay! Awesome! Okay. So I'm going to make some wishes, and then I'll stop. But actually, before I make wishes, I can claim that right there, which will allow me to claim that. Okay, now on to wishes. Unfortunately, it was just a bunch of weapons. No big deal. Okay then, so yeah, this is where I'm stopping. Thanks for watching. The next time I play, I will probably be doing a story quest. I'll Hatham story quest here. But we'll see. It depends. Because I don't think there's anything else to do with this quest. You know, the second blooming... I mean, maybe they'll add something a little bit later towards the end of it. Like, you know, go meet back up with Lisa or something, but I don't know. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.